The big mountain opened its mouth and sprayed out a huge stream of oil, showing off its wealth with pride. The other two mountains saw this and began clapping for it. The second mountain pulled out gold from its mouth, put a golden crown on its head, and stroked its shiny gold teeth. The third mountain opened its mouth and spewed lava, showing its power. In the corner, a small hill kept clapping for them. The three mountains looked at the hill, wondering what was in its mouth. The little hill reached inside and took out a small ball. The mountains picked it up with curiosity, but saw it was plain and ordinary. They laughed at the hill and tossed the ball back to it. Hurt by their mocking, the little hill felt ashamed, thinking the ball had embarrassed it, so it threw the ball aside. The three mountains made a secret plan. They gathered all the clouds in the sky, forming one huge black cloud. Then they made it rain right over the little hill. They had never respected the hill and wanted to play a mean trick on it. That night, after the mountains were done playing and went to sleep, the little hill stayed in the rain. It dreamed of becoming a tall mountain, taking the other mountains' treasures, but the dream never came true. Still, it couldn't forget the ball and reached to pick it up again. As the ball rolled through the rain, it suddenly made a musical note. The little hill was overjoyed and began to play music with it. It realized the ball was its closest friend, so it put it back into its mouth. Soon the black cloud drifted away and turned into a small white cloud. When the hill woke up, it wanted to find the ball again, but it was gone. Suddenly, vines began to grow from its mouth. It quickly shut its mouth, but the mountains still laughed at it. Then, out of nowhere, a flood of balls came and buried the mountains. A squirrel appeared, stood beside the hill, scolded the three mountains, and returned the ball to the hill. Before leaving, the little hill looked at the squirrel and smiled happily. On its head grew a giant tree, so tall it almost touched the sky. It turned out, the ball was a pine cone. With the help of the rain, it grew into a pine tree taller than all three mountains combined. The mountains might have been rich, and the little hill poor, but no one should ever give up on themselves, because one day, they might grow into a towering tree.